and good evening, everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N Simplex Pachinko. Gonna start off tonight. Uh, I did post. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Elite Dangerous. The Odyssey Alpha again. Unfortunately, as it turns out, I need to update the game before I can do it, and that's gonna take hours upon hours. So, yeah, we're not doing that. I'll update it overnight, and maybe we'll get to play it some other time. I was just looking at the couple of things here. There is a community goal to fight against the Neo-Marlinists. I don't know where this is, so gonna have to check the map once we get in. It is tempting, at the very least. If we can take out a couple of convoys like we did last time, it ought to be, not incredibly difficult. And there are also, besides the community goals, we've also got the Awakening of the Adamastor, which was a ghost ship that was discovered this past October for the Halloween event. But it has just received a mysterious encrypted signal. The derelict vessel has been undergoing investigation by Alliance Salvage Guild teams since discovery last October. It was released months ago. Quote, months ago we cut open one of the Adamastor's damaged cargo holds to find an undeployed communications beacon. We managed to power it up, but it contained no data and had never been used. This beacon has now been automatically activated and is receiving and rebroadcasting a long-range signal. The transmission source cannot be identified, but it is definitely of interstellar origin. The encoded content has yet to be deciphered, end quote. So it says the Adamastor disappeared what date is it? It is 3306 this year. So okay, so just shy of 200 years. This ship has disappeared and just recently came back. I'm gonna guess this is supposed to be similar to, but legally distinct from, the issue that went on with Event Horizon. So we're going to switch over. I'm going to also take out Pretzel. So thank you, Pretzel Rocks, for your service here. But gonna let the game music take over for now. Alright, if anyone was here for the Xena project, I promise I will do some, but it turns out because I'm not doing the the Odyssey Alpha, I'm going to be doing a lot less of the Xena project, just because I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time waiting around for a shuttle. I'm actually going to be jumping from system to system, and I do have to make sure that I'm not going to crash into suns in the meantime. Sometimes it happens. Alright, so just to check out where we are, got 381 million credits. We have some expansion going on. And let me check my messages recently in Discord, see what our directives are inside of Boop. So we can salvage rare artwork. This is not a terribly difficult mission, but although you can get jumped occasionally by the pirates in the system. This is going to be NPCs only, so alright, so for the faction stuff that's going on around G, and also, where am I? Cairn. I'm in Cairn, right? Yeah. Just want to check real carefully here. Okay. So we do. So we can do work out of Cairn, although that's less of a priority. We can do work out of NLTT, but that's again going to be a bit less of a priority. So right now we need to undermine the Union of Tulfa in 82 Eridani, looks like. Yep, okay. So let's try and get some missions that are going to at least be in the direction of 82 Eridani, and if not, see what I can haul over there. This might take a minute. Come on now. Alright, 82 Eridani. Should be over in this direction anyway. There we go. Come on now. There we go. So on the way, we're gonna be just gonna be going through CPD 28332. So for now, LTT 1678, LFT 69, nice. LHS 1339 might be my best bet here. I don't think we have anything going through G, and RR Cayley I don't believe. We can take a look real quick. LTT 2151's in the opposite direction. At least I think so. Oh, no. It's not really on the way, but why not? As long as read terminal is not a real far distant. Yeah, 372 is not too bad. Okay, so we're going to plot a route to this market, and we'll run some commodities is what I need to accept the mission. Alright, Hattie. Going to read terminal 2151. Okay. A lot of these other missions also require me to come back here, so that's not going to be ideal for what I'm trying to do right now. In terms of commodities, let's see, we can compare to LTT 2151 and pop over to read terminal. I believe these numbers are a little bit old, but it should at least give us an idea of what is available at read. So we have gold, palladium, and silver are almost always going to be in high demand at that location, no matter what. Silver being 192 units or tons should be alright. We got enough space here. I think we can make this work. So we're going to be spending 8 million credits up front. It's not like this is a huge amount of... Alright, we got 9 more space. 9 more tons of space left over. Got a few here. Insulating membranes. Sounds good.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, now we're going to get going. So, I have... I'm using an old Logitech Extreme stick that I bought many, many years ago. Alright, we're going to thrust up, hit the landing gear, engage the engines, and boost. This will get us clear of the station. And put more energy into engines. We're looking for the mass lock at the bottom right corner, which just turned off. Now we can jump. Of course. Alright, we have to make a secondary jump first. This is also one of my problems here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fiance? Whatever this place is. I'm going to jump here first. Nav ball shows that we are just up here. And we've got to wait for the FSD cooldown. Preferably we want to get clear of the sun as well, because otherwise our ship takes on a lot of heat. Alright, somebody's chasing us. So that'll be fun. Have my radar set for a logarithmic. I'm just kind of used to it, so it's not that big of a deal. Could be linear is the other option. Alright, we're going to pull up, get around the sun, and line up for LTT 2151. And jump.
Drive charging.
I'm going to hold about 55% heat, so that's good. Alright, when we get into 2151, guy who's chasing us is probably going to be very happy. And going to try to jump us. I think because I'm in a Python, it should probably be Anaconda.
Incoming mission critical message.
I don't necessarily feel like fighting, so not set up right now for all that. Right now, throttles to the wall. Alright, maybe that NPC was just stuck in that one system, not actually chasing after us. We're going to get to just under 10 seconds ETA and then start pulling back throttle. We want to make sure that we keep it right around 6 seconds. If we get into the if we get into the 5-4 range, you tend to miss and overshoot your destination. I then keep, at the very least, like the edge of the circle here, at the very corner of my vision, in order to barely see all this. As I keep going in, this kind of circles in. It's not super efficient, right? The most efficient route is literally just putting your face right toward it. But at the same time, you won't be able to shake anybody who's chasing you. So, right now we're facing basically 180 degrees from where we were. And anybody who was chasing us would have flown right by. Got to get into 1 megameter. And jump out. Get into 7.5 kilometers. And dock. Going to nose up and thrust down, which will get us more in front of. Pull the throttle back a bit, and a bit left. Line her up.
Advise, traffic restrictions are in place at this facility. Maintain safe separation.
26 is right below us.
Landing gear deployed.
Just creep forward. And try to get her right between the numbers.
Landing complete. Engines disengaged.
Alright, deliver. We're not going to get any bonus influence on this one, so money's good. I don't need the reputation because Boop is 100% already. All I'm basically doing is trying to help get the administration or the influence to its maximum. At the moment, that's... Let's see what else we got. This is going in system. That's interesting. It's not very far away. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, wait, no. Can't do it yet. I still have to sell off stuff. only 10,000 profit, but it's something. And silver's going to get us 1,000,005 total.
Incoming message.
So not too bad for, you know, what, a couple minutes worth of work. Gonna get out of here. We'll pull. We're just getting distracted. It's fine. We'll go to Mattingly City. This is a quick 700,000. Collect the items, put them in the hold. Excuse me a second. Alright. Hey, Mason. How's it going? 07 to you. Alright, we're looking at clothing to Mattingly City is only going to get us about, total 16,000, but it's better than nothing. We can just toss that in the hold, and it's not going to be
Cargo
too
hold
much of a
at
problem.
maximum capacity.
Since we're going there anyway, might as well. I do try to keep it above my mouth a bit, otherwise it creates a bit of a problem.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out.
Landing gear retracted.
But thank you.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, we'll try this out. Maybe. Yeah, at the moment, I'm doing missions for Boop over with Psyche. So, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff going on, and I keep forgetting. I wanted to check the community goals because that something just popped up on the whatever it's called, the network, news network. Yes, thank you. Galnet, yep. Galactic Network. I should know this. I've only been playing for 10 years or whatever. Well, I was also on and off for a while, so that's one of the other things about me. It's like I got into it, and then I was like, okay, I'm about done. And then I didn't get into Horizons at all until they just released it, last year. Re-released it. And then I was like, oh, this is actually much better than I was even expecting. So I figured I owed them, and I paid for Odyssey. So I've been doing the alpha, but unfortunately, um, yeah, it's really quite good. And I ended up going for Odyssey. It seems like when they get it right, it's going to be really good. Currently, it's kind of hit or miss, um, just because of all the glitches and bugs. But I mean, we knew this was going to happen. It's an alpha, right? Oh boy, my 4.5-year-old is not being cooperative with bedtime, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Mm, it is very pretty.
Delacey Oscar Bravo India. Welcome to federal facility. Please observe all standard docking procedures. Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 4-5.
What do we got? Yeah. Not sure this ship's going to be terribly appreciative of me cutting him off, but it's not a human, so it's fine. No, we're good.
Moderate traffic around this station. Regulate speed.
45, okay.
Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown.
Not always the best pilot, but you know,
Landing completed. Ground
get where you need to go.
dispatched.
Generally don't take too much damage. Oh, I've I've come in pretty hot before. Like smuggling stuff and whatever. So those are always fun. Yep, influence. No, we don't want that. Wrong company. Um, so we're happy enough to take the money from these guys. All right, then. Well, I also only. Let's be honest. I've mostly done that, where it's just kind of like. But the other thing that I've done recently is I only just noticed the XYZ numbers. I feel kind of like an idiot now that I've figured this out. But during the community goal, when everybody was shuttling people back and forth between the ships that were the rescue ships and the uh, bombed facilities, I was like, oh, there's numbers that I could have used that the whole time. Oops. All right. So, no, community. Really? Okay. Might not be live then. I know. I was gonna go help and kick the Marlinus, but I guess it's not a community goal yet. It's just kind of unofficial. All right. So we'll take something out of here. Go to 82 Eridani. And see what we got. Taya, Godwin, Bresnik, Hackworth. Say refinery industrial. They're all refinery industrial. Okay. Yeah, I got top 25 in the shuttling goods. So I got top 25 to Sirius. And then in the subsequent one, I got top 10 for shuttling goods to whatever other one it was in the following one after that. The peace talks? No. No, rescuing people. It must have been. Or the the bring goods to people who are being rescued. The advanced medicines and all that. So I ended up getting top 10 in that one. I mean, none of this should be a complete surprise. I was a definitely EVE Online Care Bear back in the day. It's not surprising. I know how to haul a thing or two. Alright, so let's just real quick, let's make sure. I mean, most of the time they keep the same numbers, but occasionally you'll get one that's like really off the wall. It has something specific. Alright, so Bresnik is not as good. And Hackworth not as good. Okay, cool.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And again, just to make sure, let's just double check here. System. That wasn't the one I clicked, but whatever. It's fine. Depot. Mm. You know, I thought you could. There we go. Gravity 1.64. Okay. It's going to be a little bit fun, but that's fine. As long as I know it ahead of time, it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah. I've cracked up my Type 9 a couple of times because of that. Never permanent damage or anything. I mean,
Depart when ready,
you
Commander.
know what I mean. Not fully damaged, but it was... It still cost me quite a bit. Oh. 4Gs. I can't even imagine. I have a hard enough time on 2. Nice.
Clear of station perimeter. Watch your 6, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I bet. My thrusters are, unless I have Type A or something, they're almost never good enough for... Had one of my friends come in here who doesn't play the game herself, and then she's watching me do maneuvers, trying to like, duck around a star and do all this stuff, and she's just like, I'm out. I'm getting motion sickness. I'm like, all right, sorry. I mean, you have to, right? That's. Oh, there he is. Okay. Maybe not. No, not coming after us. Alright. Yeah, definitely. Oops. Ah, really? Yep. Alright, I think after I land, I gotta go check on my kid, because he's being a huge pain in the ass right now, and don't want my wife to have to deal with all of it.
Orbital flight engaged.
So Mason, you playing the alpha at all, or waiting on it? Hmm. Yeah, I did an update before I started my stream. And I hit the button and it was like, hey, you need to update. I'm like, right, forgot.
DeLacy, Oscar Bravo, India. The Federation welcomes you. Follow port protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Landing permission granted. Assigned to landing pad 05.
Nope. Alright, once we nullify that movement, should be able to get down okay. Yep. mean, I sort of did, but it was outside. Alright, so we want to really slam into Union of Tulfa. Okay. Yeah. Be right back.
Any law infractions committed on federal ground are punishable by death. Abide by our port regulations. Be aware of surface-based traffic when traveling to and from this port. Use the authorized transit corridors only. Drive safely within and around this port. Individuals who damage this facility will be penalized. Loitering is a violation of port protocols. This facility is authorized to use lethal force in dealing with transgressors. Ensure you have the correct bay number before attempting to dock. Unauthorized docking may provoke the lethal response. The Federation and our sponsors would like to extend our regards to all incoming pilots. We make sure our facilities offer a wide range of services to suit all your needs. Welcome to our port. Avail of our wide range of
Alright. So after reading my stuff here, seems that I should actually be boosting a couple of different people in 3 systems right around us, rather than being here. Which is too bad. One option is just take a bunch of these missions and then fail them. Which is always fun. LHS 134 seems to be the prevailing idea here. And I can't see them immediately, that's too bad. Alright. Oh, I didn't actually sell anything, did I? That's too bad.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing permission granted. Clear to land on pad 06.
Yep, there it is.
Caution. Extend landing gear.
I'm the other way around, too. That's too bad.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, poor choices. Oh, man. Well, there you go. That's the, there's your bouncing.
Landing complete. Ship secured.
Oh, man. Good times. Alright, and I don't suppose I have market data. Oh, I do. Industrial refinery, all of them. Survival equipment appears to be the highest one there.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, let's try this again.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Clear to leave controlled airspace.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We're going through G. Okay. back, Mason. Any favorites? Coffee wise?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's funny. I thought I targeted the other one. Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. If anyone else is in, 07, make yourselves known. Um, we are playing Elite Dangerous tonight, and mostly just hanging out. Going to be doing a little bit of op work for a particular corporation that should be here. We'll see if they are.
Oscar Bravo, India. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander. Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 2-3.
Oh, nice. Two, three.
Landing gear deployed.
Not quite.
Landing successful. Ship secured.
Alright, see what we got here. So, BD Plus. Alrighty. Those are some easy missions. Oh man, that's so cheap. That's awesome. 3,000 units. I'm not going to be able to move that. That's 18 units of performance enhancers. Could probably work that out. Medical. FT-69, that's pretty close. And Wolf 25. Also pretty close. Let's do it.
Incoming message. Incoming mission critical
Oh man.
message. Incoming mission critical message.
Pushed me pretty much all the way through cordial. Great. This should be okay. So how far is Slink's Eye from here? It's only 9, so that's not too bad. Harmless, so that's okay. Alright, LHS 1240.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, I don't have any information here. Or, that commodity price. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I have not been here, so I don't have any data on anything in this. So even if I ask really nicely. Alright. Man, now why do you have to go and do that? Alright. With the warning that I am terrible at these kinds of missions, so we'll see how it goes. LHS 1240. Alright. See if we can do it. I don't think I can. Yeah. I'm not super great at combat, just generally speaking. Which is one of the reasons I completely cheesed the game on the community goals with the winning bounties in Sirius. I ended up getting a whole bunch of
Landing gear retracted.
Shift attach complete. Clear for departure.
ended up going into some of the combat zones and just like waiting around for them to shoot each other and then mopping them up. So, I know that's a valid strategy and all, but it's just kind of also like, okay, that's super cheesy.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Have a safe flight, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
directional scanner just while we're here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Guess we need that for the next system too.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
Oh well. Swing around, head back to the nav beacon, just because I don't have any information on this system at all. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Okay. It's 13,000 for that mission, and LHS 1240. 12,000 for that one. Great. Got two guys on my rear now, that's awesome. Three. Good times. Alright, I'm going to essentially zip by the planets and get out here. Pull a Top Gun maneuver. So I think Repriesal's after me. Child might be after me. Not the hauler. I don't know how I feel about the Requite. I feel like that's not, they're not after me, but at the same time, just never know. none of them are after me. That's cool. Getting a lot of distortion here.
Docking request granted.
There it is.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, with these guys, I haven't really gotten a whole lot of reps, so I'll go with that.
Incoming message.
Got a big bonus here. And then I don't really care. We'll just back out of here and then go get the other mission. Oops, nope, not that one. That one.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
just realized I might not even have a SRV on me. Let's see. Yep, totally don't. Alright. Nope, that's not it. Let's see, I need... Oh no, hang on. This didn't have a... Alright. This didn't have a tag on it for... ship outfitting. Trading and smuggling. Mercenary, mercenary. Mercenary. Smuggling. Sniper relay. Camp. Ferguson. Okay, well, for right now, gonna go back to Coke and see if they have the outfitting, and if they don't, I'll have to check EDDB, I think.
Docking request denied.
Cool. Yeah, no outfitting. Damn. That's not what I want. Come on now. Alright, so Ferguson definitely has outfitting. Hewish has outfitting. And Zillard has outfitting. Okay, so we'll at least be able to get into either of those. So now the question is, which one's closer? Zillard. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
so far away.
Frameshift drive charging. 4,
So close.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Don't hit the billboard.
Scan detected. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, so let's see what they have available here. I think I do want the option to actually go into a fight here, so probably run a couple of other things here. It's probably sacrilege, but it's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. What I've been looking at lately, doing advanced proposition world off in natural number game. So I've gotten the if and only if transitivity is where I'm at right now. And I'll be damned if I can't get it. So I need to bank a path from P to R, which I tried doing like apply, which is some of what has been told to me like I should be doing. I tried doing some phrases like exact and using the functions in question that we're working on. So far none of it's been working, so I just got to try a few things. So yeah, currently nothing particularly worthwhile has popped out at me, but I've only been at it for probably 30 minutes or so. So as always, just need to actually focus on it and attempt to do that kind of work. Alright, so I have to fly around the planet, look for the landing zone. Oh, nuts. Missed it. Should have tried finding it earlier.
dry down. We don't want to get too close. Knew that was going to happen. Kilometers.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so we're just gonna go back up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Get about 50 kilometers up, and then probably level out again. Give or take. Alright, I'm back. Now we are 10 kilometers out. This is actually doing reasonably okay. Alright, we have actually found the research post. It's not just, or search zone. Nope. Okay. Son of a... Where are we going? Nope. There it is.
Warning. You have entered a trespass zone. Trespass zone cleared.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
There's a nice spot, like right here. Fine. There we go.
Low gravity warning.
I just want to know what that is. What do you mean module? Oh, that's a turret.
Cargo scoop deployed.
No idea if this actually can. No. I see. Okay. I was gonna say I thought I was facing the settlement. Oof.
This is the only problem now, is that these defense turrets were clean. Now they're just angry with me. Because I took out all of their stuff. It's not my fault that their other stuff was... It's not my fault that their other stuff was labeled criminal. Really, they should be watching out for that. Alright, so let's work our way in very gently. See if we can't find an angle to hide decently. Nope. Okay. So I need the data port, which should be that big red one.
Under attack.
Uh-oh.
Bounty incurred.
Alright, I can't remember anything about my keybinds.
Scoop. Detected. Under attack.
Let's not target my own ship.
Bounty incurred.
Oh, what am I actually hitting?
course that wasn't right. What am I thinking? What are my keybinds? No. Let's not make it easier for them to hit us. Man, that's a big one. Maybe I should have gone back to my ship. I think there were 3, though. I'm pretty sure I've only taken out 2. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I always have problems with this. No? No? Okay. This is such crap. Alright. Can we do this? Can we do that? No, of course not. That'd be too easy. Haha. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sure that is not actually the way that you're supposed to complete that mission. If anybody has any tips, let me know.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, come on. There we go. I don't really play this enough to understand how the SRVs really work, which is too bad.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, let's get out.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Return to LS 134.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
So on previous levels,
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
split up the cases, which I did here. Bijection, so we then split the cases. To go one way then the other, which we already did in this case.
if we're not using... Alright, so if we're not using apply to apply the relationship that exists, that's and, it's not implies. Hmm.
DeLacy, Oscar, Bravo, India. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander. Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Copy that. Clearing a flight path for departure.
Alright, landing pad 8 all the way in the back.
Landing gear deployed.
Nice.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, planetary scan. We want these guys to do very well, so we'll increase their influence. Alright, we'll head over to Slink's Eye in order to get Gelbrine Minerva. And we've also got, oh right, performance enhancers, which I just completely forgot about. Alright, we'll check the market for performance enhancers. Again, LFT 69 and Wolf 25 are the two right next door. It's 58 something and 57 something. So LFT should be the better, but if we go to Slink's Eye and then to Wolf 25, this will actually be better off for us. Alright, with this, I'm going to run off and cycle water here. So, gotta get some more and live up to the name of my stream. I'm going to grab a, yeah, my last beer in the fridge. Oh, man. So I will be right back. Give me about 5 minutes. everybody. Back again. If anyone is interested in knowing what it is, right? This is Pajama Pants from Union Craft Brewing. It is a oatmeal stout infused with brewed coffee. So, of course, that means I'm probably going to be up until 3 in the morning, but it's fine. Just turning 11 o'clock here. Okay. So if anyone is still watching, right, we are headed to Slink's Eye. Probably going to grab the nav data while we're there, and then find the person that we're supposed to be attacking. Just make sure here we didn't have anything to hand in, right? Right, EDF. Oh, EDF is in boom, so we got a lot of delivery things that they could have us do. But for now, we want to get these guys up so that we can improve, or so that we can... It's interesting how it all works. We're trying to knock down the influence of Union of Tulfa in the immediately surrounding systems to 82 Eridani, because that's where Boop is trying to move in on.
Shift attach complete. You are clear for egress.
We would like to move in there, and it's not a done deal, but at the moment it's looking pretty good. So we're going to attempt to bump out Union of Tulfa, and I should have done legal stuff. Oh well. Right, since I have a bounty in the next system over, it would help if I went to one of the legal councils and paid off all of my debts from here. So I'm not sure that I can in this particular location, but
3, 2, 1.
Oh, idiot. That's not where I wanted to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Slink's Eye first, then here.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission objective detected.
Okay. Contacts, I don't see him. Alright, go to the nav beacon. Spin around. Got to get down to about 4.5 megameters. Getting pretty close.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, yeah, he's right around the black hole. Awesome. That's in fact what it had said right at the beginning, was that, oh, by the way, or white dwarf. Okay. Oh, hi.
Ready to engage.
Nope, 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 out. Damn. Where'd she go? There we go. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. Ah. Chaff. Come on, man. There we go.
Target shields offline.
There we go.
Incoming mission critical message.
Anything good? Eh. Could take some more of those.
Scoop deployed. Scan detected.
Alright, let's look one more time at all the stuff that's here. That's the nav beacon, so that's not going to help. Flawed focus crystals will take. Crystal shards, phase alloys, we don't particularly need. Tempered alloys, those are, for some reason I don't have a lot, so we'll take them. Alright, we're good here. Jump out.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So that kind of combat is basically the stuff that I do okay on. Where, more or less, it just... like, they are completely occupied trying to attack somebody else, and I just smack them from behind.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one. Engage.
Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, so I wanted to go to... You know what? Let's go nav beacon again here.
to Clement.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, and then oh, where'd it go? Right. Right. It's not gonna throttle up unless I'm actually in there. All right. So how do I do implications? Let's go back a world to propositions. Could potentially do CC. Or apply. So I tried doing apply, but it didn't want to do that. Oh well. I'm gonna fly right by it. So I tried doing apply, and it didn't accept it, which makes it very interesting from my perspective. For some definition of interesting.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, so we're good. So I should be able to do apply here and say that I want to apply the one that's going to get me. Oh. What did I call it? Q to R. So apply HQF. HQF. But then it throws an error. It's like, no, that's not what you want to do. What just happened? No, okay, we're good.
DeLacy, Oscar, Bravo, India.
Hey.
Welcome, Commander. Starport services are at your disposal. Access approved. Make your way to landing pad 08.
Alright, quarter G, so that's not too bad. Oops.
Attention, Commander. Landing gear not deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Deploying ground crew.
See, living up to my stream name. Don't drink and derive. Okay, so right here,
I don't really care if I'm doing any of this stuff, but if it happens to go back to, where was I? LHS 134. So if anything goes back to LHS 130, planetary scan job, that's not the same. Hitting the LHS 134 Democrats. I'd be more looking at, hey Kiwi Gamer. So I'd be more looking at getting something like a boom time delivery. Planetary scan job makes people very upset. So try not to do that too much, especially for the people that I'm actually working for. But we'll see if there's any other contracts of opportunity, shall we say. Pure math is self-contained. How so? I like hearing that you're not going to give up. Oh, there we go. You definitely don't need calculus, but you know, I would say that it is an interesting, eye-opening, different way of looking at things. So my go-to is usually I suggest, well, yeah. My recommendation is that you still look at what the hell? Supposed to have, oh, here we go, performance and answers. I only have cargo. Of course. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, you definitely need discrete mathematics, which is going to be like the logic and proofs part of it. But the problem with discrete math, at least in my school, is that it has a prerequisite of calculus because it's also looking at like using this in order to prove all of the other stuff. Alright, do we have a contact who's gonna let us pay all this off? No. Okay. Well, curses. No. Alright. No legal stuff. That's fine. Alright, so we need... What do we actually need here? We need a cargo package. We'll browse the shop. Cargo... Oh, man. We only have cargo rack 1. Oh, man. Man, screw these guys. That's terrible. How are you gonna... Alright. What do I actually need? Yeah. So I've got a decent one. That, I mean, it doesn't require calculus, as far as I know. I'm not going to recommend that you necessarily buy it or anything like that, but if you have a copy of it or something like it, at your library. No, not that one. Let's see. Nah. No, the other one's at my office, which again, I haven't been for a year. How to prove it? I don't know that one myself, but I think that works decently well. I mean, anything with even that remotely similar title is going to be fairly similar. Let me pop something up here. I want to say this is the one we did, the one that I had for school. Um, how to prove it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Daniel Velleman. Um, oh, that's literally the book I was holding. I don't remember what the name of the thing was called. So I have one called How to Read and Do Proofs, which this is the third edition. They are on the sixth edition, so I imagine that, you know, it's probably okay. There was one that I had for my senior seminar. I'm gonna see if I can find it, because I mean, technically that's alright, but I think the other book I had was Mathematical Proofs, A Transition to Advanced Mathematics, but that's like $200 new. You don't want to get something like that. Oh, no, that's used. You don't want to get that. That's just ridiculously expensive. Yeah, how to read and do proofs is something that I'm finding over and over again, but I'm trying to look for one specific one. Like I said, it's the one that I had for my senior seminar, and it was a good book in that I could read it easily. And that may have also just been that I had already been through the proofs class and then joining this other class. Like, the entire point of our senior seminar was just to it wasn't actually to like learn how to do proofs so much as it was to learn how to teach something that we already knew. So they gave us a different proofs book and said, let's teach out of this. You're going to teach each other how to do stuff, and we're going to go through step by step and like break down your teaching method, and it was slightly stressful. But it was good. Yeah, I can't find the one I had, but so how to read and do proofs is pretty decent. The issue that I have with it is that there is some of it here that is a little bit not really ahead of where you are. I wouldn't say I don't think there's really any calculus here that I can see. Um, but if you haven't done like a whole bunch of set theory and other stuff like that, it might be a little bit weird. But then again, if you're coming to my streams and um, Soul Reaver streams, then we can definitely help you out with stuff. I mean, set theory is not super difficult, but yeah, okay. Alright, so I needed to have thought about this. So I need 18 units, and I can only carry 8 at a time. Hooray. So I'm going to have to make another trip anyway, regardless of what I'm doing. That sucks.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So let's hop over to back to Alas, and then figure out
Ship release, you are cleared for takeoff.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
I could have done that right off the surface. So yeah, how to prove it sounds pretty decent. Like I said, I haven't seen that one myself, but so my go-to for calculus has been to tell people to read a short story by Ted Chiang, which is entitled "The Story of Your Life," or "Story of Your Life," which is the basis for the movie Arrival. So if anybody out there has seen Arrival, you basically know the story. But obviously, it's written in a much more expansive, way, and there are little nuances that are missing from any movie for that matter. But this particular one, if you read Story of Your Life, he talks very specifically about how the lead character is, who is Amy Adams' character in the movie, discusses the difference between the I mean, I'm not going to really spoil anything here, but there are aliens. Between the aliens' mode of thinking and humans' mode of thinking. The humans' mode of thinking is very algebraic, wherein we see basically snapshots of time. Present is a thing, right? The present is a physical location, essentially, as far as we're concerned. However, according to the aliens, like they actually don't have algebra in their mathematical lexicon at all. It just doesn't exist. And this woman is a linguist, not actually a mathematician, but she's, she knows enough math that she was like, this is really weird. Like, how do you not have algebra in, the greater context? And she never really gets like an answer, but she figures out at some point.
Bravo, India. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before entering the station. Permission authorized. Clear to land on pad 2-2.
She eventually comes up with the idea that, oh, it actually makes perfect sense because the way that we humans see things is very algebraic in that there are snapshots of time. The present, like I said, is a thing that we concentrate on.
Decrease speed.
It's a thing that we kind of obsess over. The present being, like I said, a physical location. However, the aliens' mode of thinking is very, very much like calculus, where they actually see and perceive and feel much more than we do.
Landing gear deployed.
Ouch. Man.
Landing complete. Ship is locked down.
And the way in which the aliens see the universe affected them in such a way that, again, they have calculus, and that was their intuitive mathematics, and algebra was something completely foreign to them. And so they actually learned algebra 100% from humans. And it's just sort of like a weird little aside that they have. Alright, cargo rack. Let's take one of them. No, they still don't have it. Great. Awesome. Ooh. Alright, so we completed this one. We'll take that influence. And then we had to deliver to here, right? 18 units, yeah. What the crap? So do we not get the option of dropping off what we have, or did I just read it wrong? Okay. Man. Wolf 25 at Clement.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints retracted. Follow the greens on your way out.
That's too bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear to resume home
4, 3,
navigation.
2, 1. Engage.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna double check with a friend of mine, see if he's gonna be on for much longer.
Orbital flight engaged.
DeLacy, Oscar, Bravo, India. It's good to see you, Commander. Please submit a docking request before landing. Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 06. Meters from
Landing gear
touchdown.
deployed.
Be advised, subsystem shutdown on intake 3 is in effect.
Surface vehicles may only enter authorized airspace. All docking bay gauges are closing.
purchase. Because, of course, I do.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, so we'll just max this out. Okay. So, welcome to Pinguzio, Twitch Grow Witches, Lurks and Bugled, and of course Kiwi Gamer. Thank you for being here. Gonna hop into gonna head back to Alice City in LHS 134, and then that's gonna be it for the night, I believe.
Climb to escape altitude.
I would like to send everybody over to a friend of mine.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frame shift drive charging.
He is currently playing Monster Hunter Rise, currently on day 2.
2, 1. Engage.
I'm going to try to see if I can figure out this proposition thing on Xena Project, because this is bothering me. Should work just fine, but for some reason it's not. I'll probably pop into a few Xbox games and get the weekly achievements while I'm here, but not going to do anything serious. So, figure I'll log off for the night and let you all see my friend is LF Servant 5. He recently did, like I said, he's been playing Monster Hunter recently, but he did
Oscar Bravo, India. Laser permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander.
recently did FF7 Remake,
That other weird, messed up one where you're like, I think it's just called medium, right? Where you're playing a medium who is trying to figure out like,
Landing permission granted. Clear to land on pad 3-5.
made that one. A medium trying to figure out a case, like some sort of detective, cold case, whatever. And also, like, she's got problems of her own.
Contact.
So,
Secured.
he did that recently. It's been entertaining watching his stuff. Okay, yeah, you have to have the full contract before you get it. Jeez. Alright. So, we will also then sell what we've got here. EDF, I think, is going to get the benefit for this one. But, it'll be alright. Yeah. Okay. So, that is it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm going to go try and find some legal services and make sure that I don't get held back from being able to do some cool stuff. At any rate, hope you all have a good evening. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N-Simplex Pachinko. I am going to be stopping in tomorrow as well for the usual gaming stream. The usual gaming stream is going to follow its typical format, which is to say that it will be Astroneer followed by